Playing random SCP games is kind of a tradition on this channel. It's not a healthy one, nobody asks me to, and I have a history of breaking things while I play them.
Thanks. I'm sure you'll be fine. Really good, actually.
But at a certain point, I did feel like I had seen everything SCP games had to offer. There's only so many ways you can incorporate the femur breaker into a video game. However, there's been an SCP game in early access that I've been keeping my eye on for a while now, because unlike most SCP games, this one was a hardcore first-person shooter.
Alright, you ready?
Yes, sir. You're getting really close for this. Oh, you're turning the flashlight on.
Tango down.
Like milsim hardcore. It's called SCP-5K, and contrary to what you might think, it's not about marathons. It's your standard SCP game, but it plays like a milsim.
I'm in a strange room, Corey.
Are you dead? Did that door eat you?
Which is wild because I've always wanted a story-driven milsim and never found one.
Corey, if you talk over the story again, I'm gonna put a bullet in your head.
You're the only one.
Hell Let Loose doesn't have a story, Squad doesn't have a story, Arma probably has a story, but I'm too stupid to find it.
Is this where the objective is?
So I caved, and I bought this game, despite it not being done yet, and I'm glad I did because it's honestly really brave of them to center an entire SCP game around the characters whose corpses line the hallways of every other SCP game.
There's no hit markers, I don't know what I'm doing. There's no health bars, I don't know what I'm doing. Corey, help me.
On the first mission we played, they give you this whole create a class screen like you're about to play Team Deathmatch, and I felt like a real badass with my AUG, and my suppressed MP5, and my holographic sight, my thermal vision.
I think we got off on the wrong foot. Nice miss. Yeah, go home. Just go home.
And all that evaporated in about 5 seconds.
Alright, stay.
I'm dead.
I'm gonna leave.
Especially upon first contact with an SCP. Because you aren't going into a gunfight. You're basically going into a Pokemon battle with Hitmonlee's demonic older brother. And trying to do that with these guns that you thought were so powerful makes the SCPs even cooler.
Corey, this is bad. This is real bad. We need to find those generators. There we go. The game knows we're stupid. The game knows we're stupid. It gave us the hint. Which, oh, maybe. Oh, I bet it's that thing. I bet it's that thing. So it's probably in this building. Look at me solving puzzles. Found it. Got it. Oh! Corey, you are begging for me to shoot you in the head. My God. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? He's coming after me. He ate the grenade. He ate the grenade.
It gives you a great sense of why the response teams are usually just as well off as the unarmed D-class personnel that you usually play as.
Are those D-class personnel on the other side?
How do you know what all this stuff means?
Brother, you didn't have a childhood if you didn't have SCP.
It's a great way to flip the franchise on its head.
Yep, D-class. Called it.
What does that even mean?
And it still has the staple SCP stuff too. The puzzles, the story, the atmosphere.
Hey, gun. Was that you?
No.
Oh, hello. Yeah, that's gotta be Mr. Peanut. I'm thinking we're safe as long as we don't look away.
Okay.
Whew.
Okay.
Alright, so you keep eyes on him. Alright?
Okay.
You got eyes on him? I'm gonna look away.
I got eyes on him.
Okay.
Yeah, I got eyes on him.
Alright, I'm looking away. Alright, bye.
Hey.
Corey had no idea what SCP was about going into this game, so messing with him was painfully easy and extremely fun.
He's still around that corner.
Don't worry, Corey, watch this. Ready?
Uh-huh.
He's dead. We don't gotta worry about him anymore.
But I also kind of wish he realized how insane it is to see an SCP game with this level of graphics.
So smart.
Yep.
Come? Oh, conk? Oh my God. They have name brand Beppis.
SCP is a community project with no real owner. It started out life as a collection of stories in the form of articles about different SCPs that different random people came up with.
Where do we get to the guy who, where do we get to the guy who phases through walls and is summoned by the femur breaker.
Think of it like Wikipedia, but with flavor. And so that's why all the SCP games that I've ever played looked like this, because you aren't really supposed to make money off of SCP, especially if you're using some of the SCP content that used other people's owned content, like, for example, Mr. Peanut 173.
He looks like he wants to give a hug.
Oh, he does.
That picture was some guy's artwork that he owns, which is why SCP-173 in this game looks like the Ozempic version of that SCP.
Back, keep coming back, and stop. You're going to your left now, where I am.
Okay.
Go down the left hallway. Yep, you're gonna want to crouch, go forward, towards him, go towards him and crouch, go towards him and crouch, and then to the left, back. Oh! Oh!
I'm going to do a quick pause here. For anyone who isn't familiar with Corey's backstory, what just happened was I just relied on my one legally blind friend to keep an eye on SCP-173, and that might be the proudest moment of my career. But while we're here, skip to this timecode. Please skip to this timecode. I take no responsibility for what you're about to see if you stay here. I've given you plenty of time. If you're still fumbling with the scroll bar, that's kind of on you. If you're doing dishes or you're mid-wipe, that's just unfortunate. No one said life was fair. It's a hobbit. It's fast and Argentinian Italian brainwave for dollars. Assignment Tornado, Pascal, Stratos, want to see the secret, Augusta Gamer, Oliver 3000, Vin Mobile, I need a third season for that show I don't know. And as always, Rick.
Stop it. Get some help.
Corey,
Yeah, I see.
I thought you were looking at him.
But I'm willing to accept that trade-off if it means the game gets to look this good.
It looks
Bobbleheads are scary.
amazing. Holy cow.
Bobbleheads also never look like the person they're trying to be.
That's not
I've
true.
never seen a bobblehead and gone like, yep, that's that person.
That's not true.
Show me one good bobblehead.
SCP-5K is drop-dead spank-me-twice gorgeous. There's a part on the Antarctica level where you encounter that, like, meat wall SCP thing, and it's so detailed that I can't really show most of it up close.
Whoa, the night vision makes everything blue. It's like I'm in a Nuka-Cola quantum factory. Ow, ow, ow.
If you're desperate to see it, I'm going to be playing this level on Twitch today, and as everyone knows, there's no rules on that website.
Listen, I make one comment about how smooth Mighty Beans were, and all of a sudden,
That wasn't the point of that comment. That
the
was
rest,
not the point of
the
that
rest
comment.
of the entire stream is just how many Mighty Beans can I fit up my...
But that kind of scares me if that's the reason you come to a live stream. That VOD will eventually end up on the second channel anyways, so maybe just catch it there. I want to post it there because I like thinking of it as raw body cam footage from inside an SCP facility. Let me LARP, okay? I wasn't expecting this game to be this good. There's also a level with SCP-7528, which I absolutely had to look that up. I didn't just remember that. I've been calling him the dubstep SCP.
A little glitch hop. It's a little dubstep, little Skrillex SCP. I like him.
And that's an entire level that I still haven't finished either, because that SCP lives inside of monitors, and they put him in a convention center that was designed by an iPad kid.
Oh,
Seek shelter.
someone just tried to plug in their guitar without making sure the amp was off. Oh, that's the anomaly for sure.
Oh.
That was the anomaly. I don't like that.
I'm seeing things.
Oh, I'm seeing things too.
I'm seeing
I'm seeing
things.
things too. I'm not feeling good about it.
Oh, it didn't like that. It didn't like me shooting the screen.
Oh, Corey. You figured it out, just as I was complaining.
Oh my god, that does work.
So yeah, that's kind of what I did this week. My apologies to Corey for the trauma he has sustained.
I got one.
Thank you for humoring me while I yap about meaningless things. I hope whoever you are out there that something good happens to you today. And should you decide to humor me again in the future, then I will see you next. Probably in a sponsored video because it's tax season and I gotta pay the IRS if I don't want to go to jail. Goodbye.
There's a flare. Yeah.
How many of these things do I own? Why won't it stop? Please make it. Oh, there we. That was really close.